Hello, my name is Mihaela, and in this postcard, the discussion will focus on the concept and practice of entrepreneurship and intrapreneurship. To this end, the postcard will showcasing the difference between entrepreneurship and intrapreneurship, will showcasing their importance in managing SMEs, large corporation, and startup. It will also discuss the impact of the SMEs on the local, regional, national, and global economy, alongside real-life example. Additionally, environment factors that support and discourage entrepreneurship will be analyzed, such as government, politics, funding, conditional of the marketing and education system. Also, the postcard will provide real-life example of the this factor in the UK entrepreneurial environment. Entrepreneurship and intrapreneurship. What is entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship refers to the process of starting, growing, and managing a company. This entails blending expertise and innovation in the term of creating new product and service. It can be identified that entrepreneurs are capable of identify the risk in the business and its operative market. Entrepreneurship is responsible for maintaining the resilience of the business in terms of maintaining an effective problem-solving capacity. What is entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship refers to the concept of appliance entrepreneurial process and the principle in the organizational in terms of creating and developing innovative ideas for productive, innovative product for the customer in the business marketing. Entrepreneurship encourages entrepreneurs to improve their employee in the term of taking risk, which help them to leverage business source and capacity that can drive the organizational to this to its success. There are several differences between entrepreneur and intrapreneur that numerous literal and the author have identified, such as the fact the entrepreneur emerge from with a business and make use of internal resource such as knowledge and workforce to solve issue and implement strategy. Signification of entrepreneurs and intrapreneur across startup, SMEs, and large corporation. Both intrapreneur can offer significant benefit to startup, SMEs, and large business who have them. For instance, it can be argued that entrepreneurs are beneficial for SMEs and startup as they can help make effective decision and a strategy to help with them, such as when making some investment or decision to expand or choosing the appropriate market for business operation. Impact of SMEs on the economy. Role of SMEs in contributing to local, regional, national, and global economy. SMEs can have a significant impact of the economy. For the local economy, it can be argued that SMEs help in generating employment with local community. In this way, it helps to improve the community economically, while generating goodwill and loyalty. Also, the presence of SMEs can boost resilience in local economy, which helps to make a community less independent. In regard the national economy, it can be said that SMEs once again support long-term economy growth. Also, SMEs are responsible for providing appropriate job opportunity to the employee at the national level, which create a better value to the national finance. Additionally, SMEs can benefit in several forms, be engaging themselves in international trade, which help them to maintain innovation appropriate while influencing the supply chain globally. Example of success SMEs and their economic impact. Tokyo is one of the leading SMEs in the market of the UK that has become success due to its digital banking service. The economy provides customers SaaS platform to client business that allow them provide and deploy new financial opportunity to the bank. The company has generated an estimative £12.3 million in the recent year. In terms of understanding the impact of the economy, it can be identified that the growing revenue has several impact in the economy of the UK, as they are growing continuously in their employment number. Tokyo has successful managing the retail approximately 200 employment in the business in the UK, which can be considered as a primary impact of the company in the economical environment that foster and hinder entrepreneurship. Entra- Environment that support entrepreneurial activity. The business that support entrepreneurial activity. The business environment, both internal and external, can have a significant effect on the entrepreneurship, which can be both positive or negative nature. The impact of the environment factor can be identified or entrepreneurial activity in many ways, such that perspective in the entrepreneurs can change due to different nature of the environment and customer choice. Making conditional can affect the entrepreneurship journey, as they can impact demand of customer purchasing and the competitive scenario in the industry. In order to analyze the condition of the market, entrepreneurship need to understand the change in their market to meet demand of the customer in terms of generating revenue. Environment that discourages entrepreneurial activity. In order to showcase the barriers to entrepreneurial activity, it can be identified that government policies play a critical role in the increment in the taxation. Also, that are other barriers to the entrepreneurial journey in the UK, as their culture and regional restriction. Small market size also creating barrier for entrepreneurial journey. Example of both supportive entrepreneurial environment. The UK has incorporated policy concerning the entrance of the entrepreneur, and also made few of the policy that support the growth the business. For example, UK has introduced enterprise investment scheme A for the upcoming and new entrepreneurial, which can support their ambition. Example of a restrictive entrepreneurial environment. The environment creative complicate situation for the journey of the entrepreneurs. For example, the UK scored 5.1 in the year 2020 for their entrepreneurial environment, where it has been identified decreased to 4.6 in 2023. In conclusion, it can be concluded that the entrepreneur have identified role and responsibility in a business. Content in the postcard, a short description of the entrepreneurship and intrapreneurship has been discussed, will outline in importance in managing SMEs, startup and large corporation. Also, the role of SMEs and their contribution to the local, national, regional and global economy. Thank you for listening.